Hey guys, Chris Fiore here with Fiore's Fishing. I fish with RVA Bassmasters Club here in Richmond, Virginia. Also fish with the TBF Region 8. I was able to win Angler of the Year this year for Region 8, as well as win the Semi-National Championship at Stonewall Jackson Lake for District 12, which qualified me for the National Championship. I'm going to make a couple videos here, just kind of go over what I did for the season and how I went about catching them. And I'll start with the first tournament, which was on the James River for Region 8. Me and my partner, we caught a 20-pound bag. And the main lure there was a square bill 2.5 Strike King, the chartreuse blackback. Favorite lure to throw. I always have this thing tied on. In practice what got me going was I found an area that had fish, and I was throwing a War Eagle spinnerbait, and this is a 3/8 ounce, and it's chartreuse and white. And I was catching them on that really well in practice in the area, and when we went back, it wasn't really working for us. We ended up throwing a chatterbait, and we were able to catch one of our 5-pounders on a Z-Man chatterbait, all white. You know, sometimes I throw green pumpkin as well, switch back and forth, but this year it's been all about white. And we caught one of our good fish on that, fishing around the pads and everything at low tide. But what kicked us into gear, we had a decent limit, and I throw a Mr. Super Bass. He's a local guy here, Mike Clary. He makes these jigs. They sell them at Green Top. I was throwing a 3/4 ounce football head. It is a green pumpkin with a brown with a little bit of purple, and that purple I think is really the key. But the jigs are great. I love them. They're very nicely priced. That's the only jig I really fish. If they're out of stock, I have to buy something else sometimes. But what it was, we caught a 5-pounder on that as well, and that's what got us moving into gear, and the lure that saved the day. We were able to call 3 fish with an hour left throwing this. I caught 3 4-pounders in the course of 6 or 7 casts, fishing a mud slick here on the James River at low tide. It's set up perfect. They were chasing bait in the mud slick. You'll hear pros talk about it all the time. You know, if you can find mud slick, that's where those bass are going to sit to ambush bait. But throwing that 2.5 square bill, always have it tied on. And that was basically our day, you know, throwing the spinnerbait, throwing the chatterbait, a little bit of the jig, but really it came down to the 2.5. And when I fish this, I burn it. I cast it and I dig the bottom. I don't slow roll it, anything like that. I crank it as fast as I can. If I'm not hitting something, I'm not going to get bit. So I'm always just banging into everything, digging and dredging the ground. I KVD it. I don't really mess around with it. But definitely a great bait, and that was what got us our victory there at the James River. But if you like this video, please follow me at Fiore's Fishing, and also on my Instagram page at Fiore_fishing as well. And you can also follow me on Facebook at Fiore's Fishing. But please give it a like, and if you like these videos, I'll keep making more of them. Thank you.